We were basically asked to write a letter to our future self.
It said, just talk about what's going on right now.
Things I would like to remember.
I have to write something that's not going to embarrass me.
Dear future me.
Dear future me.
Dear future me, how are you? It's been a while.
I would say there's a lot more drama. Like, people are trying to date, which doesn't really make sense because we're 12.
The clubs are great, getting more independent, branched out, made more friends.
But then there was a virus, and I didn't really talk to them anymore.
Oh, are you serious? This whole show, that was so sad. That was a clip from the new documentary, Dear Future Me, in which 6th grade students write letters to their future selves. I'm here with Rich Palmgren, the teacher behind the experiment, along with 2 6th grade students who are the most recent participants in the project. Please, everybody, welcome Maya and Isadora. What's up, y'all? You wrote the letters during the pandemic. So is that kind of what you were writing about, or what did you write about, or like the hopes of getting out of it, or what was happening?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know for me, I wrote a lot about the Black Lives Matter protests. I wrote a lot about COVID, wondering when I could hug my grandparents again without worrying about getting them sick, getting myself sick, or getting even strangers sick. And, I felt like that was a lot of the stuff I focused on, but I also threw in some personal questions like, are you still friends with this person? Have you made more friends? Are you getting into a good college? And a lot of those, things that I feel like 6th grade me would ask future me.
Yeah. Isadora, how about you?
Yeah, I wrote, like Maya said, I wrote a lot about the pandemic and how it was affecting me. And I did write some personal questions like, do you have a partner? Like, are you dating anybody? Or I also asked some questions about like the world, like something simple as how much money does a bottle of water cost, or who's the president. I also wrote like a few facts about myself because I think it'll be really interesting to compare. Like when I read this letter, I'm gonna see how much I've changed, like based on who I was back then. So yeah.
It's a fantastic experiment. And I wish I would have done something like that when I was younger. Rich, you say people of all ages can benefit from writing letters to themselves, right?
Yeah, I think it's a great it's a great thing to do, just to reflect on who you are right now and then set some goals for who you want to be, and then just take the letter, tuck it away for 5 or even 10 years and just re-explore your past self when you finally get that letter.
So if you are like more of an adult, like how would you approach the letter? Like what would you tell people to kind of, or I guess it's whatever they want to write, I guess.
Well, to make the experience meaningful, there are certain things that you should definitely put into the letter. You should, figure out how you're going to address your future self. So it's more of like a separate individual having a conversation with you. Then talking about, what's life like for you right now? That's where you get into almost the journaling or the reflecting that, the kids have talked about. And then even put in some mementos, print out some things that you like, movie posters or ticket stubs or things that have impacted you for this particular year. Talk about current events. And then personal stuff, things that only your future self needs to hear, things that, have that little conversation where only you and your future self will get that information. And then the most important part of the whole project is to ask your future self open-ended questions, because that's where, when you open this letter 5 or 10 years from now, you're going to say, oh, here's the answer to that question that my past self asked. And it actually becomes a conversation between you and your past self.
It's incredible. I'm totally going to do it. We are living through an extraordinary time, and writing a letter to your future self is a helpful exercise, I think. So we're going to encourage everyone to write a letter to the person they think they'll be 5 years from now. What do you want your future self to know about the person you are now? What do you hope to accomplish? What questions do you have for that future self? Write it, set a reminder in your phone, and tuck it away somewhere safe, not to be opened until 2026. Remember, your letter should be a reflection of you, G2 gel ink pens from Pilot are available in 4-point sizes and more than 27 ink colors. So you can get real creative. I'm sure I will. I'll use all the colors. So you're sure to find the perfect suited to the person that you are today and the future you. And Dear Future Me is streaming now. Y'all should definitely go check it out. And definitely join us in doing this writing experiment. I think it's good for everyone's soul, especially now.